Hi, my name is Nur Sarah Nabila binti Sharul Amin. I'm from DEU 5B. Today I'm going to explain about my project, which is the development of a GPS tracker by using Arduino Nano for patients. My supervisor is Puan Mariana binti Rosti. Well, first of all, I'm gonna explain about my problem statement, which is why I developed this device. Well, first of all, dementia is a general term for loss of memory, language, problem solving, and other thinking abilities that are severe enough to interfere with daily life. In the fifth stage of dementia, which is moderately severe cognitive decline, dementia patients will face major deficiencies like they forgot to take their meds, they forgot to bathe, or something similar like that. And also, some dementia patients tend to wander around. So, dementia patients don't know where they are and tend to forget details like the address and important phone numbers. And this will cause a lot of missing dementia patients. Well, going into the next slide, I'm going to explain about the objectives of developing this device. Well, the objective is to develop a GPS tracker for dementia patients as far as 500-meter radius. And second, to keep track of the whereabouts of the dementia patients to avoid them from getting lost when separated with the caregivers. I'm going to explain about the methodology. In this GPS tracking device, I only used Arduino Nano, GPS, GSM, and also Bluetooth. Yes, I didn't use Wi-Fi because I just didn't use Wi-Fi. So the circuit operation is first the power bank is connected to the Arduino Nano because the Arduino Nano needs power bank, like power supply, to turn the device on. So the microcontroller used is Arduino Nano. Then we use the GPS sensor that will communicate with the satellite. When the device gets the signal from the satellite, the GPS will send information to the user through the GSM. The GSM will then communicate with the user through GSM network. So I've put SIM card in the GSM to connect the device with my phone, which is I'm the caregiver. So the GSM will send me text and information about the location of my patient. So this is my circuit, my project circuit, the GPS, the GSM. Well, basically, that is the GPS, that is the GSM model. Then there is the Arduino Nano, Bluetooth. Well, everything is in there. Well, there are a few factors affecting the GPS patient tracker. First of all, location. No result was obtained from the device when placed under the roof. This is because whenever the device was placed under a roof, the roof blocks the signal between the GPS and the satellite. By observing this problem, it proves that this device can be only used at a roofless location for it to be effective enough to be used. That means the device can only be used outside, not inside a house or inside a building, because it will not be effective and no results can be obtained. Second of all, distance. The distance between the GPS tracker and the device cannot exceed 500-meter radius. This is because the signal from the GSM of the device and the phone that will be used by caregiver can't be reached. I've done some analysis. Well, when I exceed 500-meter radius, I cannot obtain any results, but less than 500 meters radius, yes, I've got the results. Well, the third factor that affects the GPS tracking device is SIM card signal. Well, basically I used a GSM. So this GSM depends on the strength of the SIM card signal because I put in SIM card inside the GSM. So, well, it depends. There are some places I can receive signal and some places I don't receive signal. Therefore, different signal received in different places affects the time taken for the text to be received to the caregiver's phone. Going on to the results, well, first of all, this is the result, which is the first result. The first thing is it will send a notice which shows that the controller is ready to use, which is controller is now ready. Well, that means the device is ready to use. And then when I typed in track and I send it to the GSM, well, it will send the location of the patient, the coordinates, and if you click at that link, it will link to Google Maps. And when you click to Google Maps, well, there is the location of the patient's bed. Well, second of all, I typed in lock. Well, this will lock the location of the patients, which is the past location of the patient. Well, before I went to my DIN, I went to 7-Eleven. So there are the coordinates of 7-Eleven. If you clicked at that link, it will give you the coordinates, the location to 7-Eleven. Lastly, the find me term. Well, the find me term will set an alarm to the device, which it is useful if the patient is in crowded places and the caregiver doesn't know where the patient is. So when the caregiver types in find me, well, it will send alarm set to the patient's to the caregiver's device. So an alarm will set in the device, and then the caregiver will identify the location of the patient. So that is all from me and my device, the GPS patient tracker. Thank you.